after creating that card, you can just put these kind of clusters also to create the card. You can write here anything, happy birthday, happy anniversary. According to that, I choose here the blue theme. You can choose and go ahead with your color palette. You can add 2 or 3 colors together. 5 or more color than that should be a little clumsy, because you have to see that how the gradient go. But if you want, you can totally fine, you can go ahead and make a rainbow cards. So these are the factors you have to remember while doing the things. Now if I want to put this card here, I can go ahead and down it little bit to see my composition, like it should look good, something like that. I have in my mind that I don't want to lose that either of any shape, like circle or something like that. I can put circles on circles here to get more out of it. You have to see that how it gonna look together while putting the things. Like in my opinion, this is the best thing for the card structure. You can do you can put these in your art journals also. You don't have to stick only with the greeting cards or art journals. You can create anything. You can create these clusters, and basically you can frame them in a small frame. Maybe you can add in a background the gradient color, maybe the sky blue color, or maybe to pop of white always look good, so you can add the white color also. So I hope you enjoyed today's techniques and you learn how you can create these 2 gradient, 3 gradients kind of leaf. I give you an idea of different leaf. This is kind of a very tropical one, palm kind of thing. This is a very regular one. You can have this kind of fan kind of leaf. You can create your own small roses, and you can put the these small leaves on them. You can doodle with the pens, and you can get creative and just spread your work and see how you like it. And you can put these clusters together. Oh sorry, I'm out of focus. So you can put these clusters together, and you can see that how much you like them or not. So possibilities are endless, I always say that. And until friends, this is my machine, and today I will tell you how I add the stitch detail. So if you remember, we made this card, and now we will add the stitch detail on it. My machine's name is Brothers Runway, and basically adding small stitch details make a really difference, and it add textures to your card and projects. You don't have to always add. You can stamp, you can add if you don't have this machine, you can go ahead and add the lines like I do here on this card. But I just want to show you how I did it. So I go really slow on this, and look, you have to see sometimes your stitches may be wonky, sometimes maybe the paper weight changes, the stitch changes, but you have to see that. Now the traditional way what you can do is just put this and make a full border circle for this card. I can see that. Let me shift the angle more. Okay, so you can take the full square like this to the card like this, or you can add and do the different techniques, or you can see what else you want to do. And here I'm trying something different. I've just decided to make a one panel kind of stuff. Now this is my 5x7 card. Okay, so bear with my machine sound. And I tentatively stop where I want to put the meeting of that, and then I thought, okay, I need maybe 2-3 stitches more so that I can match it properly. And then so now here I want to stitch. So I know that I am stitching with this card panel. So while stitching, I decided that I already put that much, I've already put that much you know, glue on it, so that my machine will not get stuck with the glue or something like that. I don't want to ruin my machine. And then I gonna just snip it off with the scissors. Some hanging tails are good, not bad. So you can see, I hope you can see. Let me zoom it a little bit, zoom out, so that you can see I make here a full border like that. And maybe I can add more textures on this card, or maybe I not. So I don't want to add any texture on that white thing. So I decided that I wanna go all kind of triangle on it. You can just go circular, you can go triangle. It's totally depend on you how you want to go. I want to put all these my pieces together, so I decided to go on this. Here I didn't choose the matching thread. It's a bit a darker shade, but it's not black also, so it is giving a nice contrast, but still it's kind of getting match in the project, and I really like that. So I just add 2 stitch details to my card panel, and for particularly this one I will just trim off all the excess tails from back and front. So you can see this is the back of the card, this is the front of the card, and now we have a nice stitch details on it. We can write here the sentiment. Yeah, I put my camera a little bit wonky just to show you that how I'm stitching here. The same time I will show you that how we can stitch our clusters, and then we can add some doodles on them. So these are the already we made, and I showed you couple of them that how we did it. And then I'm just putting couple of structures together, maybe like this. I really don't know. So you can stitch on this like in the single line, and you can see that all your 1 2 3 4 all the dimensions, sorry, all the cluster papers are together, and you can stitch in a straight line, so that in future if you want to add more things you can add those, like you can tuck them inside by gluing them. This time I didn't glue them, I just want to show you. So maybe I'll remove them and I'll get a better contrast with this. And then I can just make a straight line here. Let me see if I have more, or I can choose this bigger for that bigger circle. That will look better with it, and I can put. So making your own clusters and putting them together, like that is a really fun. So I don't know why I didn't make such kind of videos before, but most of the times whenever you're doing such kind of stuff, you're working out or you're doing something else out of it, something like that. So I'm planning to put this on it. So you can see that I'm kind of seeing that which one is better. If you are doing the same thing like me, that you don't know what you want to do, then you can keep them apart, or you can sew them in the line so that you can tuck something inside them after you are done with the thing, and all your clusters are together. Sometimes you really like the cluster and you don't want to sew it that time, or you don't want to put it glue at that time. So what you can do is you can just put a temporary glue on it, not the permanent one, and then see if you like it. And if you like it, then you can go ahead and you kind of sew it along all around. Now here I want to show you one more thing. If you're having the big circles like this, you can just turn your machine and you can get a more texture on it, and that way you will have the practice of sewing the circular one. The same time you can have the idea that how much you need to go around the circles. And then I decided to stop here, but you can see this circle design. If you are like these are the same circles what we created with our paintbrush before, but you will get this kind of texture on it, and that's awesome. If your paper is like this kind of big circle, you can do that. For squares, you can just go ahead and make straight lines. You can go ahead with the matching lines or little bit different, like here I choose. If you really want the prominent one, go ahead with the white or black, that will also work. And for making clusters also, you can do the same thing. You can go ahead with the white or black, or you can go ahead with these kind of stuff. Now here I am planning to put this cluster together. Okay, so now I know my three of them gonna meet here, so I can see you on this line. But I'm not putting that together yet because I don't know, maybe I'll do something else on it, or maybe I want to create something else with it. So I hope you like it. And this is my brother's machine. I use this for the quilting. This is Brothers Runway limited edition. You can go ahead and buy anything you have, but you can choose the different stitches also if you want. Mostly I go like the zigzag one or the straight one. Totally depend on what I'm doing and how I'm doing at that particular moment.